And I am back. Let's go. So, can just do this and pause the menu and unpause the game and put the music back. Oh yeah, we were on a banger. So, 3 hours 30 left in game at least. Let's do this. I'm gonna say doing this in 2 halves was a very good decision. And also using the fast forward was also a very good decision. Brewery save does like over an hour, maybe close to 2. I don't know. This is the final stretch. No more breaks until we're done. I'm still very surprised by the fact that the car is still this fast. Like, I expected the engine wear to be a lot worse. Yo, Guru, thank you for the good luck. You are right on time for the final stretch. Oh, I saved it. The car didn't really get much worse today, which is actually curious. I would have expected the car to handle very bad and to be slower as well, but no. Alright, let's not forget to pit at lap 399. I see the Minolta just a few seconds ahead. We're about to lap it for the 21st time. Oh, is the Sauber just ahead? After the Minolta. The Sauber is about to get lapped. Stayed very close to the Minolta for very long, and for some reason, at some point a few hours ago, you just decided to go very slowly for like 2 laps. Whoops. Considering the Minolta does one lap in around 3 minutes 13, let's try to calculate how much time I have 21 laps. That would be at least an hour, that's for sure. No, I don't think so. I did it for the nerve because I was just exhausted. But I think I can drive until the end. Get as many laps in as possible. It will be 1 hour 7, I think. 1 hour 7 and 30 seconds that I'm ahead of the Minolta. So yeah, we have a gap. I wonder what's the biggest gap ever between first and second place in the Le Mans 24 hours. Nineteen 27, but I finish 350 kilometers ahead. That would be close to 30 laps. So that's more than what I will have by the end. Yeah, it's like 26 laps, I think. Something like that. I won't have 26 laps. So dang, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. Especially in 1927, it was like... 350 kilometers back then. That was a hell of a lot longer than it was 60 years later with the Group C stuff. Yeah, maybe it changed a bit. I don't know. I mean, even then, the cars from 1927 would be slower. And 350 kilometers would be a lot bigger of a lead than it would be nowadays, I guess. Or at least in the current configuration I am on. Yeah. Did they even have suspensions back then? Surviving was optional. First bit since we came back. Also, we're on lap 400. Easy. We have 3 more hours to do more laps. Ah, damn it. Don't worry, I was just warming up the tires. Opium. I'm definitely gonna put a comment on the achievements with my setup and car. Was pretty fast. Let's see, can I get a sub 3? I remember on the nerd, my pace near the end was like over 10 seconds behind my PB. Here I can still get like 3 seconds behind the PB. Even less than that, to be honest. And I have done more distance as well. The car is even more used. The fuck? Come on! Come on, go straight! Fucking car! Okay, never mind. Okay, everything I said. Oh, I didn't even notice, but we passed 21 hours. 3 hours left. Expect stop on lap 406. You know what? I will try something I've never done before. I will try to do an entire lap. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say I will try to do an entire lap with the right stick, but it's gonna be difficult with the buttons I have. Unless I play in claw. It's a bit difficult with the shifting. Trying to play with the right stick instead of the triggers. Hi Goldor. How you doing? It's very confusing to play with the right stick instead of the triggers. But at least it lets my wrist rest a bit. Guys, did you find our lap? I could not find our lap. I could not find the lap we're currently in. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm not used at it. I'm not used at all to it. I'm gonna try to use the combo right stick for acceleration and left trigger for braking. Seems to be a bit easier for me. Alright, 311, let's try another lap and let's try to do a little bit better. Not going well so far. Yeah, my shifted button is square, and I'm so when I use the joystick to accelerate, it's not the easiest. It's easier than downshifting while using the stick. Oh, okay, there we go. Actually shifted up with the left hand this time. Hey, sure too with the joystick. I don't think it's any easier on my wrist, so I'm gonna go back to the trigger. Sorry, true, that's not bad. Actually a very good lap. Too bad we're gonna have to pit. What's the lap? 2:59, let's go. Barely. That's really wild pitting. Sarthe might do that. Or about a minute behind the Minolta. We should lap it before the pit. As long as we don't do any major mistake. Oh, 240 flat. Nice. Got a couple of flat checkpoints, but never a flat lap time. We're at 5,500 kilometers. The car is still pretty quick. Barely feel the engine wear. Like just barely. Next pit on lap 430. Ooh, that was close to the sand. 59. It will never stop. Oh, I'm still getting 259s. There you go. And the jack is still bugged, by the way. It's bugged forever. Wait, is it the minute I just said? Yeah. I really caught up to it. Alright, I think we're close to being range. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, the oil icon is red. I just noticed. For how long has it been red? Oh, we got another sub-tree. In 6 seconds, in just half a lap. Can you imagine that the car is so fast that you don't even notice when it loses power? Also, we've passed the 5,555 kilometers. I didn't pay attention. They're losing 15%, 15%, yeah, of horsepower. It only lost like 2 kilometers per hour of top speed. Like, come on. Another G59. I did 259.8 twice in a row. Oh yeah, you're right. Alright, maybe I should. By the way, how is it so like... How do I barely notice that the car is losing horsepower? Like the car can still hit over 370, even though it lost 15% of horsepower from the oil and also the engine oil. Like, is the car just that good? Also, by the way, we've reached the 90% mark at 20 hours 36. Should be at around 2.5% engine wear. Oh! Engine wear is way longer than I expected. Would have expected that it would be like halfway through or something. There goes the Minolta. We're gonna lap it again. I think it's spitting on that lap anyway. Or like on the next one. Seems to go until 12,000 kilometers. And when does it start exactly? Around 1,000? Okay. I'm definitely not at 2.5%. I'm like almost halfway, right? Or does it just go quicker? I assume 2.5% is the horsepower loss I got. See for sure until I finish the race. I can quit right now, no? Imagine. Hey, the next pit stop is on lap 420. I think once we're done, I'm just gonna re-enter the event to see how many A-spec points it would be worth. To compare. Are you serious? I am not a wall. Initially I was expecting that the engine wear would affect a lot more the car than it actually does. I actually cannot reach 400 now anymore with this slipstream. I got to 397. Generally I reach around 400, 402. something like that. .372, we lost another kilometer per hour. Used to be 73. Oops, sorry. 59. 21 hour 49, I'm still doing top 3s. You'd have told me 1 hour in that I would have done a sub 3 21 hour in. Would have been like, what? Oh, that was a good turn. Or did I not die? No! It could have been 58, I think. Okay, by the way, lap 420. Let's go. And we're pitting. Let's go, almost missed it. There you go, that was lap 420 in less than 22 hours. Pretty sure the AI would also make at least 420 laps by this point. They are still not on 400 laps, by the way. Alright, 22 hours, 2 more. And then we're free. Nice 360. That works. Oh no. Alright. Speed is on lap 427. 05. Oh, I'm losing a bit of pace. The end of this lap was pretty good. Another 59, nice. Retro in. Minolta is right ahead of us in the straight. We are about to lap it at 23rd time. I mean, about to. It's in a couple of minutes away, but yeah. He's gonna overtake us back because we're gonna pit. Is it gonna be another set 3? No. That was close. It could have been though if I had a bit of rain. That works. Even though you shouldn't. I feel like it's harder and harder to go get these sub 3s. Alright, this Minolta is probably gonna overtake us back when we pit. It won't be too far ahead, I think. Like maybe by the end we can lap the Minolta 25 times. Maybe. That's a big maybe. We're gonna try it out. It was surprisingly good. Yeah. He has made the tune specifically for the event. I didn't use the tune of the spreadsheet, I asked him directly. And honestly it's pretty good. It's so good I'm gonna make a comment on the achievements. Tell people like, try this tune. I'm still doing sub 3. No, you can't replace the organ race. There are only 2 races anyway where the oil can become red anyway. I think it wouldn't have been worth bothering with. And also, just as in real life, it would have taken quite a bit, I guess. It wouldn't have been a 20-second pit stop if we could change the oil. Yeah. If I stop right now, it's gonna catch up. If I just stop until the end. So I'm not safe right now. Definitely not safe. Also, that Minolta is gonna unlap itself. As I'm gonna pit. "15 minutes. It's a 3-minute. It's a 3-minute lap, so not sure about that. I calculated, I think it's about like 1 hour 15. Like, it's... You have to take into account the Minolta's lap time, and not mine. The Minolta is around no, it's around 3 minutes 13, I think. It's lap times. So 3/13 times 23. That would be like in 9 minutes. And the seconds. I shoot on 13. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I guess everything that could have been done has been done. Or almost. I have some ideas myself. But I want a break from GT4. And the next thing I want to do with GT4 would be Spec 2, so I'm not gonna do any kind of GT4 challenge before a while. Spec 2 is gonna take a lot less though, because I'm not gonna do this upset. Yeah. It's already one of the games that allow you to do the most things, as far as challenge runs go. But even this one has its limits. I kinda want to go into like challenge runs myself for other games, but I've done a few. It's hard to find the time between all the games I want to casually play through. Alright, there you go. Let's lap the Minolta again. Oh, we're approaching the 22 on the total time. Oh, I missed it. I wanted to see if I could grab every single two, but I missed it. Yo, Picaric, I'm sorry, I prefer English in chat. But yes, I do. Played quite a bit, not a lot these last couple of days. Sadly, didn't find the time. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that game. Yeah. I hope I'm gonna have the time to grind the season events this week. Yeah, I'm French, but it's just that you're fine. You're fine. No worries. It's just about the streaming, you know. But it's kind of crazy. Like a lot of people that I found playing Tipode and Ready Edge, I actually like knew them from other places. Trying to make some liveries. Are you on the Discord? Yeah, triple French. Oh, okay, nice. I really hope the dev is gonna make something to share the degrees. Like some kind of workshop or something. That could be cool. Three French people, what a nightmare. One French people is already one too many. Imagine three. Yeah, I think to be open for modding, it needs the devs to like have some extra steps or something, or to change the way you make the game probably. I recently began with Spec 2. I still haven't tried Spec 2. I wanted to complete all the retro achievements on this one first, like on the base GT4, and then switch to Spec 2. But first I'm gonna take a break from GT at all. Like, I've been doing this for way too long. This playthrough started in November 2024. And I took a very long break from middle of January 2025 to December 2025. Yeah, it's not exactly an upgrade, simply it's a mod that changes a few things. Quite a couple of things, actually. Yeah, I'm playing with the controller. I assume that if I was playing with a keyboard, I wouldn't be able to drive straight at all. Because by this point, the car is very unstable. Like, you don't see it, but in the straights, my joystick inputs are extremely tiny. Otherwise the car spins out. Yeah, the Spec 2 fixes a few bugs, I think. And it adds a bunch of events. It rebalances a few things. It adds some quality of life improvements as well. It also changes the price cars, for example. Like, it basically changes quite a few things about the progression and stuff. So it's not exactly the same experience. Especially if you play with randomizer. There's, I don't know if it changes the tire, I don't think it does. Oh yeah, it changes the tires that you have equipped by default. When you buy a road car, you have road tires on, I think. Instead of sports. Like, genuinely in the base game, the normal tires are so useless. Again, a randomizer on phone. Oh, I don't have a phone that can run GT4, that's for sure. My phone as it is right now can barely run Discord. True. Thing is, I think the Nether SX2 is not supported or something. Does it still get updates? I don't even know. I've never gotten any interest into those projects because since I'm not on the phone and since I'm doing retro achievements and it's not supported, I never really looked into it. Yeah, but you don't have hardcore mode. We don't have the hardcore mode on the RSX2. It's basically Retro Achievements has two different modes for unlocking achievements: softcore and hardcore. And basically, softcore means that you can basically cheat if you want. Hardcore has a lot more restrictions to make sure you don't cheat. For example, you're not allowed to use save states in hardcore, but you're allowed to in softcore. You're allowed to use cheats in softcore, but not in hardcore. Yeah, a few things like that. You shouldn't be able to. Yeah, but the thing is that Nether SX2 is not supported with hardcore mode. Not anymore. So even if your settings menu tell you that there is hardcore mode, it's not supported. They stopped supporting hardcore for Nether SX2 like 8 months ago, or something like that. Actually, a bit more than that, 10 months I think. Like, maybe the emulator itself still supports it, but the website Retroachievements won't track it as hardcore. Because I can see that hardcore mode still exists on the emulator, but the site won't count it as such. I don't remember exactly the reasons that were behind that, but I think it's generally the I don't know if it's like the quality of the emulator or like I think there weren't enough heat preventions and stuff or something like that maybe. I don't remember exactly. There were like a lot of discussions on the forums of Retroachievements about this topic. I even saw some wild comments about that, but yeah, I think they are better to be forgotten. Oh, I missed the sub 3. And 5 December. Interesting. Maybe there were some new things about that, I don't know. I haven't followed that very well since the original announcement that they were dropping the support. Oh, so that's actually not that okay, interesting. So it was only unsupported for like a few months. Oh! I wasn't watching. You see, that's what happened when I brake and steer at the same time. Which I managed to not do at all for like over 20 laps in a row. Really, that's probably breaking my new record of laps without spinning out. Especially considering that the car at this point is very unstable. Because the chassis wears out over time, and after over 5,000 kilometers, it's in a pretty bad state. The worst part is when you are drafting at high speed, because then the rear is completely detached from the ground and you have no grip. Oh. There we go. Almost missed it. Alright. It's pit stop number 62, I think. My Subaru goes brrr. But yeah, I'm already afraid to drive these things. Yeah, these things, if you set them up right, they are pretty good to drive. But you really need to set them up correctly. Like you need to make the suspensions a lot softer, because the stock setups are pretty bad. We already got the Formula 1 thing. If you want some help with the tuning, there is a guy on YouTube called T-Kanji who made some guides on how to tune the cars. Very helpful. He's the one who made my tune for today. I remember I was using a normal tune, which was already a tune from him, but for other things. When I did Nürburgring 24 hour. And the car was maybe slower, but it was a lot more unstable. And now with a tune that's made specifically for a 24-hour race, this car is more stable than the car that I initially used in the 24-hour off-road, even though it's a faster car. Actually, one dudes that win GT4 with a dumb car. You may be familiar with Mr. X Bass then, I guess. Or maybe the gaming definition. He also made some pretty interesting choices of cars for the GT World Championship. Ah, of course you already did. Yeah, the gear trick is pretty useful. This car actually doesn't even use it. It uses a different trick that's a lot more difficult to do. Or to not difficult to do, but to understand. Like it's a glitch about like entering and exiting the transmission tuning a lot. Like you tune a gear, you exit. You tune another one, you exit. And it exploits a bug, and that's how I get a first gear that reaches 200 kilometers per hour. Like, look how long the first gear is on this car. 208. That's like over half of the car stop speed. But since we are on Le Mans, you're almost never at very low speed, so it's not really important. The important is the acceleration over 200. Yeah, in this game, tuning the first gear very long is kind of meta. Except when the cars are very powerful, sometimes it's better to like just not use first gear at all. Yep, the event really lasts 24 hours. I did the first half yesterday, and then I went to bed, left the game open. Woke up today and did the rest. Yeah, I did some breaks already, but I'm already at almost 23 hours right now. So like the last break has been done. Yeah, in hardcore mode I'm not allowed to close the game to get the achievements for this one. Right. Oh, I might be able to showcase what happens when I take the draft. So, can I showcase it? Oof. Okay, that was a very small tap on the joystick, but don't think it was easy to see. But basically, it's super difficult to not crash when you're drafting someone. No, I've only done Nürburgring. Nürburgring, I had done it in one time, but after doing it in one time, I decided that maybe I didn't want to do the same for Le Mans. And splitting Le Mans in two parts was a very good idea. Because now I'm not completely tired. Like during the Nürb race, starting from like around 20-21 hours, I was dead. Oh, you had a DualShock 3 before? I don't know if mine still works. I don't think so. I know my DualShock 3, my DualShock 4 is broken. Yeah, it's the one who said. Yeah, L3, it's the one who said he was the third French earlier. Right, next bit on lap 441, I need to remember. Playing DD4 at the same time. Nice. Yeah, I guess these kinds of very long streams are the best to lure at. Also, by the way, I could stop now, and yeah, I wouldn't catch him. Wouldn't catch up. I'm already out of range. Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be honest, I try to avoid the grass as much as possible because sometimes clipping the grass equals to just a spin. Bruh, auto mod. You must specify in the game. You did it again! Everyone else don't see, but bro got auto modded twice. He seems to be playing War Thunder. Drifting possibilities in the game? I don't know. I never really felt like the drifting was good in this game. Didn't suffer when playing one from there. I wouldn't even know myself because I've never played. I remember installing it on my PS4 and never trying it. 60 gigabytes of space wasted. Just don't try it. That's what I was playing too. I don't think there's any patch for analog. Unless you mean the triggers. I mean the... Yeah, the triggers. Trigger sensitivity. But you will get addicted and the snare will take a toll. Man, I remember trying a similar game World of Tanks. I assume it's similar. It's same devs, same kind of thing. And I played a little bit of it and I got bored. Yeah, I know. I know that these guys have a certain reputation. I think I'm gonna end up 24 laps ahead of the Minolta and not 25. I think 25 is impossible. Oops. Bruh. I think the closest I will ever play to War Thunder is probably gonna be Ace Combat. Still haven't played those as well. How cursed it is to listen to the Enthusia team while playing GT4. Thunder is what CBT does, basically. Gotcha. I kinda stepped away from free-to-play multiplayer games anyway, a while ago. It's just not my thing. But what the hell? That's one of the comments of all time. How does it even make sense? DBT has more chance to involve men than women, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, world's small. So we've reached 23 hours, which means we only have 1 hour left. And the AI is definitely not catching. Well, I'm trying to just finish first, but I think it's a bit lame if I just wait at the finish line. I did it for the Nürburgring already, because I was completely dead. But okay, that one wasn't caught by the automod. So apparently violence against Germans is allowed by Twitch. But yeah, I'm doing it fully in A spec just because of the achievements on Retroachievements. And I'm just going all the way because why not? I still have energy, so I'll keep playing. Oh yeah, I played Toge Max 2 not too long ago. It's a great game. Great PS1 game. Very short, but really fun mechanics. And very varied as well. I'm not getting 2 digits of missed pit. This counter will stay at 9. Mark my words. The game is called Toge Max 2 and it's on PS1. It's really old. Should I play GT4 and try to not get stuck immediately? Maybe. I mean, how would you get stuck immediately? Or maybe with randomizer. It's a Japanese only game, so good luck getting that. If you want a physical copy, for example, good luck. I think I would have to just buy a copy on eBay for like 30 bucks. Got a Battle 2. Alright, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm actually currently developing achievements for that one. Unless you mean Kaido Racer 2. Because the naming scheme is really difficult. Yeah, no, I have my own places where I know where to get things. I was just mentioning it for like those who want physical copies of things. I would like to start collecting physical copies one day, but that's expensive. A lot of games that I'm interested in, especially in France, are quite expensive. Like for example, Kaido Racer 2, it's what, 50 bucks, 60 bucks? I think I've played like around over half of the Tokyo Extreme Racer games right now. Okay, Kaido Racer 1 and 2, so the two that were that came out in Europe are pretty good. They have their own goods and bads. I think the ending model of Kaido Racer 2 is a bit weird, especially at the end with the faster cars. I liked it in the beginning with like the early game cars, but yeah, if you don't fine tune the cars near the end, it can be really difficult. Oh yeah, JDM, I heard about it. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about in terms of like, I know kind of which one you're talking about, but like the thing is there are 3 of those. I've heard of JDM. I don't really know what to think about it. I haven't bought it. It's a bit expensive to me, or what it looks to be. Naming US Drift 2. Okay, so that's Kaido Racer 2 in Europe and Kaido Battle 3 in Japan. We love localizations and region namings. So I'm not developing Retroachievements for this one then. It already has them. I'm developing the Retroachievements on Kaido Racer 1, aka Kaido Battle 2. Not released in the US. And it's a little bit different compared to Turismo Drift 2. There are a lot of things that the latter does a lot better, and there are some things that the former does better. Like for example, the handling model between Kaido Racer 1 and 2 is very different. It's a very different focus. Kaido Racer 1 is very arcade, very slidey, and it basically almost doesn't have almost doesn't have understeer. It has some, but far from as much as Kaido Racer 2. Kaido Racer 2 is a bit weird at times, especially like when you drift. It really tries to either spin out or go back straight. It doesn't want to stay in the angle that you're in when you drift, and that's something I don't really like. However, if you tune the car correctly, you can kinda fix the issue. Yeah, I heard about the patch. I never tried it. I'm currently like slowly off when I'm not on stream. I have actually not played it in a few weeks, but I started a grind on trying to get friend with every opponent. And one of them is a High Empress, and it has the 900 horsepower Skyline, and it's probably the best car to drive in the entire game. It's such a great car. If you manage to get it, it took me over 100 wins against that character to get her as a friend. But holy, it was worth it. I didn't regret a single of those wins. Yeah. I mean, befriending a rival is basically just luck. It's luck based, completely luck based. So it's a bit annoying, but that's how it is. Cairo Racer 1 doesn't have the befriending mechanic, so you can't drive the rival cars, unfortunately. But they are not as wild as they are in Cairo Racer 2. Oh yeah, that's just to get them spawned. The weather conditions and things, that's just to get them spawned, not to get them befriended. Like, you can get them spawned actually fairly easily if you know exactly when they spawn. Even though sometimes it's a bit annoying because they spawn at a very inconvenient time. Also, lap 444, I just realized. Yay. But yeah, they spawn on very specific conditions, and that can be very annoying because sometimes you need an opponent that spawns on week 1 to get the opponent that only spawns on week 4 to spawn. And so basically you just need to skip days for like a while. So that's a bit annoying. This is a little design flaw that is present in both Cairo Racer 1 and 2. But yeah, once you've beaten them once, they can spawn on any day, at least. It's definitely an upgrade. But if you want them as a friend, good luck, because it's just a random probability. We'll be back for the 24-hour mark. See you then. We all love gambling, exactly. Probably the only game by game I will ever play. Cairo Racer 2 is my Balatro, guys. Also, we've reached 6,000 kilometers. Let's go. It's definitely the first car in this game that I've played so much with. Yeah, it is a bit. It depends. Like, some cars are very underrated, some cars are also very overrated as well. Like the Dodge Ram, for example, it's very underrated by the spec points. But then you have cars like some supercars are very overrated, for example. Yeah, 87 points is not very bad. Like, I think it's fairly normal if an 87 points race is easy, because it means that the AI is barely faster than you. Oh, I didn't notice that I was in the slipstream. The car had no grip. That's crazy. Like, just catching the slipstream and you're gone. The Impreza, I think? No, not the older. Not the oldest. I think the best is the Spec C, which is one of the modern ones. Not like the last one, but it's like one of the modern ones. Oh, City Slickers, that's a championship that I don't have on Vanilla. think the Spec C is available in the new car dealer. Yeah, Chaparral 2J is underrated. It has pretty good tire wear as well. The fuck? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, they are capped at 360 it seems. They don't go over 360. Or barely. I don't know, he's keeping up. I don't think in 40 minutes I can lap him another time. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, he was wide. He was wide as fuck. It was a gear trick beyond the gear trick. Yeah, the gear trick, when you learn about it for the first time, it's like a game changer, and then you discover the other gear trick. Can I make a prediction about whether or not I can lap again the Minolta? I don't know. I don't feel like it, I'm lazy. Want to drive? Whoops, that was my chair. Goodbye, Dorito. Why is there an orange light? I've been asking this for the entire stream. Why is there a freaking orange light on the roof of the 787B? Yeah, but isn't the black 787B that's a much slower car, I think? I mean, much slower, a bit slower at least. Like it has full engine wear from the start. Also, by the way, I initially predicted that I would do 449 laps. I mean, I'm saying initially, but like, I think it was like 12 hours in or something. At some point earlier in the race. I predicted 449. But yeah, I overestimated the effect of engine wear and rigidity wear. Yeah, that's a lot. My highest number of laps before this in one race was the 8 hours of Motegi where I did 222 laps. Yeah, it's an imposter. What if we collectively start pretending? Google with the trolling. Would the real Tikanji please stand up? Yeah, no, it's everyone, it's everyone. Alright, let's not forget to pit. I think that's about where I stopped when I was doing the Nürburgring 24 hours. That's 23 hours 25. Can you do 460 laps? I don't think we can. I think we're gonna get close. I think it's gonna be 459 or something. Yes, Google. What's that name? I don't remember when I added that. Yeah, I actually don't remember. I remember... I know it's me. I'm the only one who can add them, but... Yeah, I don't remember why I did that. Or did it change the rear tires? I think you can just remove the panel. Yeah, I will trust past me. I'm trusting past me. I'm not the one who created the emote, but I think when I found it, I was like, interesting. And then I added it. I don't really remember what was my thought process when I decided to add this. I wonder how many laps I could do with the F1. But at the same time, I don't really want to know the answer because that would need me to actually do the race again. I don't think the F1 would be much faster though. Because it tops out at like 350. I wonder if the Dorito is still in fourth. Oh my god, the automat is so based. The other one is so based. Wait a minute. That's the message that was auto-modded. It was highlighting too many French here. And no, Tikanchi is not French. Isn't he Irish? Okay, Gugu. As soon as you said my name in caps, I knew what was coming. I wish, bruh. What do you mean, Tikanji? Isn't it great to be Irish? You can do tax evasion without evading. Well, actually, L3 now there is only 50% of French people in this chat. Wasn't one that would be French? We should put trigger warnings when we invite French people. Trigger warning before every French run at ESA. Yeah, Google is definitely French. The most French people, the most French person I know. Yeah, true. France isn't real. You're currently in a nightmare, and I don't exist. You're about to wake up in 2 minutes. I guess you aren't from Lille, you're fine. Oh, barely in the 3 flats. Can I get another sub 3 before the end of the race? That would be nice. That will also require me to focus. I don't think there's anyone American here. Actually, I don't know. I don't know where L3 is from. Yeah, that's kind of true, Google, but it's more like it's more true in the countryside rather than in the city. I don't even know if it's really true in the countryside even. But oh yeah, that's the most French thing to do is to either be a Parisian that hates everyone that's not Parisian, or be a non-Parisian that hates Parisians. This is the second time you say this in the stream. I'm starting to think that it's like deep in your mind. Let's read. Harmony. What the? Wouldn't that be the inhabitants of Parma in Italy? Oops. Oh, there we go. That cone. I didn't like that cone. I did that on purpose. He was menacing. It doesn't even mean anything. Yeah, lava is not even a French word. Oh, wait, actually it is, but only in certain contexts. Like, it's not a noun, that's for sure. The France is lava. It's like a tourism guide. Good, French is a pain to learn anyway. Lots of stupid rules. Yeah, we don't know how to speak French either. I remember learning about something quite interesting about French, is that I don't remember exactly which century, but at some point they decided to add a bunch of arbitrary rules and to change a bunch of words just to make the language more noble or like refined, or and the language just became nonsense because of that. A good example of it is the word nénuphar, which is the French for lily pad, which used to be written with an F, and then they changed and they said, oh no, it's, you know what, it's Greek, we're gonna say PH instead. And only recently we decided that maybe we should accept F as well, because that's the origin of the word, like the actual origin. Just weird noises combined. I guess you can just say that about every language though. I think there is there is stuff to say about every language. Like for example, English. Why the fuck do you have 20 different ways to say the same letters? Like if you find a U in a word, you can throw a dice to know which one, which pronunciation to pick. And the 6 faces of the dice are not enough. You need a role-playing dice with 20 faces. I should learn Japanese someday. That would be a very helpful, because with the number of games that are only in Japanese that I play, not a big number, but it's more than 0. That would be helpful. Oh, really? Interesting. Isn't there a French in the tags of the stream? I don't know. It's very interesting to like, you're getting me curious, because I kind of want to know now how it works without grammar. Right, I think that's the last time we pit. Yeah, definitely. There's only 12 minutes left. It's definitely the last time we pit. There we go. The counter at the bottom left won't update anymore. The joke was funny for a bit, and at some point it stops being funny, I think. Remove Macron. Macron explosion. I don't think I'm catching the Minolta. But hey, last stretch. It amazes me to know that the woman who said that she got in jail. No, she didn't get in jail, but she was convicted. I don't. No, she didn't get to jail, but she was like convicted for like minor things. The good thing about France is Peugeot 205. Pretty sure there are more. Truckmania. Truckmania is French. Oh, French fries. French fries are, as it said in the name, French. There's a lot of debate whether or not they are Belgian or French. There was an attempt at spelling guillotine. I recognize that. Yeah, if you go outside of like all the plains with crop fields, there can be some really beautiful places in France. Wait, I'm topping out at 369 now. 370 maybe. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel the engine wear now. I can definitely feel it. Okay, L3, I think you should stop. I think you should stop. Right, there is a point where jokes stop being jokes and you're close to that line. Oh, Jura, I've never been there. To be fair, I've never been in a lot of places. Okay, I think it's gonna be 4:59. That's a lot. So Nick was not far off when he says 4:62. Yeah, I'm in the east as well. I'm in Reims. That's more like northeast, but still east. It used to be a bit further south. Okay, the Minolta is like a minute ahead. I'm not catching that. And that, I think, ahead is the R89. That's gonna be 459 laps, and yeah, we'll have completed 435. That's a crazy lead, though. And if I did drive a little bit better, I could have gotten a lot more laps. Maybe like 461, 462, maybe even more. Like, come on, can this be the sub 3? I'm even cutting. No! Okay, that's a good song for the last lap. I'm keeping it. Yep, this is the last lap. Finally. He just googled that. I'm gonna show my collection of cones. Look guys. I brought every cone from the Milson Strait here. Except the one that clips to the ground. Hello. Drag race. Come on. I don't pull away as much as I used to. Usually my gear ratio makes me pull away like super quick. No, me! What the fuck are you doing? I slowed down on purpose to let him pass. Alright, there you go, 24 hours guys. Now all I need to do is to cross the finish line. Oh fuck. They're so much better than me in this specific corner. Mainly because they can take it flat out because they don't have the unstable chassis. If I wait 1 hour, I can do a 25-hour race and still win. That's true. Let's go! Oh, the R89C was 30 laps behind even, so 6 laps behind the Minolta. And the Mazda 787B. Fun fact about the Mazda 787B, it was slower on pace, but since it was pitting less, it got ahead of the R89C. Alright, 1 million. Thank you for the GGs. 459 laps. I'm gonna save the replay even though there is only gonna be the first hour that saves. I'm gonna have to clean up my replays though. It's almost full. And for the last one, no, not yet. Not just now. I'm gonna do it later. I still have some other races to do. My car gets as unstable offshore as this does after a GT wire. Yeah, that's true. That's true. GT wire is really tricky. Okay, all right, price car. Price car, give me my LMP. Oh, it's the Bentley Speed 8 here. I thought it was the R8. Oh, I guess the R8 is on La Sarthe 1 then. My bad. Yeah, so basically there are two 24 hours of Le Mans. There is La Sarthe 1, which is on the version with chicane. And there is this one, which is the La Sarthe 2, which is without chicanes. Alright, the Bentley Speed 8, let's go. So, first thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna enter this, don't clear. I'm just gonna enter this just to see how many A-Spec points this is. This was 10 A-Spec points when I just did it. Okay, there's a 4GT40 here. So I'm gonna exit. I'm just gonna try to get a lineup that has like only Group C cars, so I can compare. Oh yeah, I should save the game first, you're right. There you go. Yeah, it would be so far back. I don't want to clear it though. Just less practical. Give me a lineup without the G40 though, please, game. What is it doing there? And yeah, I know what you're gonna say, Gugu, but I just don't want to. I don't want to reset, even if I can easily just reset the emulator to not save. It's just a waste of time. Come on. Why is there a GT40 every single time? Man, I just want to compare the apex points. Not even to drive or something. Come on. Oh, also, let me just remove the pit stop counter. There you go. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. I missed the pit nine times. The GT40 has been in there like 10 times in a row. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a nice lineup. How many points is this? 47 points. Okay, so that's what the engine wear and the oil wear do. It goes from 10 to 47. So there was a 905 here, so maybe it would be more. Because I think the 905 is a bit worth less. Alright, so a little breakdown of what I have left. So Nürburgring 4-hour endurance, Tsukuba 9 hours, Sarthe 1, 24 hours, Fuji 1000, and Infineon World Sports. And those are all I have left. 5 races. You get 99.1%. I'm not gonna quit just yet. I need to complete a race with 30 aspect points with the R89C. What I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna, I don't know, would this work? Let me see. Oh, it's gonna give me bad lineups as well, I guess. Yeah, this is not 30 points. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. I kind of want to try with the bad rigidity to see. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Wait, yeah, I forgot you can press L1 to directly go to the right one. So, not this one. This one. Never buy the other one. Never. Yeah, the X7 was way too slow. Playing X2? No, I never play in X2. In menu sometimes. This is in 1.5 by the way, not even ×2. I was putting just the 1.5 speed for the straight line. To make it go a little bit quicker. Oh, would you look at that? Oh yeah, 42 points. Alright. There you go, we're gonna get our achievement. Oh yeah, it has a very long gear. So any idea why does light make so much trouble my FPS in this game? Which lights? Time 6 on 1000. I could have done that. Because like you haven't seen my Oh wait, no, you say 1000 mile, my bad. Okay. That's a lot. That's very fast. I can now do this. And the car and the car doesn't spin out. Let's fucking go. The car is so much grounded now. You immediately feel the difference. Let's put back some music. Oh, Vanishing Point soundtrack, interesting. Alright, I forgot to check out the horsepower of the car. Fully consistency. And I guess after driving this car for so long, I'm kinda consistent with it. Oh, okay, 56. I skipped the 57. Let's come on, 2 more laps. Whoops. That's what happens when you go into the grass. Oh wait, no, they're actually pretty close, so I should be careful. Also, I'm still on the super hard tires. Super hard at the back and hard at the front. I could have just done an arcade race, but I was like, why not doing just a regular race of the simulation mode. Yeah, the Subaru is OP. There you go. That's the achievement. Alright. So, just to check real quick. 876 horsepower. 864 here. Yeah, because it's very inconsistent. So we lost like 100 horsepower throughout the race. The car still felt pretty fast at the end. Let's check with oil. With an oil change. How much better it gets. Oh, the oil is really bad. It's completely brown. I think it's the as brown as it can get. Same color as when you get a used car. Right, now let's check. Okay, so 933. I think it was at 968 when I started. So about 35 of these horsepower we will never see them again because it's permanent engine wear. Also, by the way, on the back wheels, if you look at it, I think there is a, I don't remember who asked the question, but like if you look at the cover of the back wheels, like you have on the edges, you have some clips. It looks like you can just easily remove it. Still probably a pain in the ass in terms of like time waste for changing the tires, but at least it's better than if it was just plain. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for me for today. That was a long race. Definitely not looking forward for the last one. But I'm gonna have to do it. Yannick, thank you for the GG. Oh, someone claimed Just Cause on PS2. Interesting. Let me check the achievements. Oh, I gained so many retro points. I'm at 190k total now. So right now I stand at 567 out of 611 achievements and 28 out of 135 on the subset. I ended up on 459. The engine wear ended up being a little bit less, quite a bit less effective than what I expected. Of Reaper route raid? Yeah, maybe. I'll check. I'm not seeing Reaper live. He must have ended. Because I don't see him live. Yeah, I knew it. At midnight, Reaper, he would have ended in 5 minutes anyway. Yeah, it's the worst time to end a stream because like all the European people, they have already ended, and all the American people, they haven't started. So I can't trade much. Guess I'm just gonna end here. Without red, sadly. Continue. Yeah, no, I'm a bit tired. I'm not gonna sleep, but I just want a break from the game. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will not stream tomorrow, unsurprisingly. I don't know if the next stream is gonna be on GT4 actually. Like, I don't actually know what I want to do next. I'm gonna farm a bit of money off camera because I need to buy all the LMP. All the LMP cards I don't have yet. So I'm probably gonna do a bunch of this with B-Spec off camera to get all the money for the LMPs. I need to buy like the V12 LMA. I need to buy the R390 rod version. I need to buy the panels. I need to buy the gilet. I need to buy the Falcon. Doing B-Spec strat? Yeah, probably. Probably. It's gonna be offline, so I don't really care. I don't want to do much B-Spec on stream, but if it's offline, I don't really care. At this point, I only need to like buy a bunch of cars. I need to buy the 905 as well. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna use that Bentley for yet. But yeah, we'll see. I will try to do at least one of the remaining races with something other than an LMP. I'll have to think about it, but yeah, we'll see later. And if the next stream is not on GT4, I actually don't know on what it's gonna be. Could be Grid, maybe, because I really want to start a playthrough on Grid, but it could be something else, because there are a lot of games I want to play. Could be another Super Wooden stream as well, a speedrun Super Wooden stream. But yeah, about the Alama, but forgot to do the achievement. Lol. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thank you all for being there and to help me making this this entire race a bit less annoying to do. And I'm gonna oh yeah, before I will promote myself, be sure to check my YouTube channel. Wink wink. I think I have it in my bio, I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and until the next stream, take care and have a good one. Bye!